Alright, chat. We are here. Awake. Ready. However, I will make it very clear. It has been a long fucking night. I'm gonna toss you guys onto Wig and Greek. I need to finish getting ready, and I will explain more once I'm situated. But we are gonna be live for the day. I just need to actually get ready. To the homies that stayed up until fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, took a nap for it. Y'all are crackheads. I appreciate the shit out of you. But let me put the boys up. Get this guy situated for you guys, and then I'll just explain why the vibes are gonna be kind of low for a little bit. I need to actually wake up. I've been up for a minute now, but there's good reason. Nothing about today's changing. It's just for right now the vibes have to be incredibly quiet and calm. Yeah, enjoy. I'll be back. I gotta finish getting ready and waking the fuck up. You guys can't even hear.
Counting report. He sees on the bench.
We are in the elimination rounds.
For
this
sure.
is the first
and
elim
now he
round
sees them walking
of the
out
day.
of the tunnel. They are triple
There's
purple
gonna be
versus
2
triple
elim
purple,
rounds.
so the
We'll
fight
go
would
over
be
how
even
it
if Go
works.
Next did decide to
But
fight KCP.
I'll go through the teams that are in here as well if they don't go
from
over
there.
it. But
and now Dreamfire's in
a lot of really good teams are in the elim rounds, so these are gonna be really good.
Yeah. I want to point
and
out
let me go get
I
ready.
don't really like how they're
I'll be
holding.
back.
I think they should have double held where free agent was.
I agree.
And leave one guy in the tunnel.
I agree.
It is way more of an issue that free agent kids are there than Striders being in the tunnel.
And they're going to actually,
Now
as you
they're
say
straight up
that,
fighting.
yeah, as you say that, they're focusing now. Striders in the back. This is going to allow for free agent kids Isadon to start walking up.
Easily.
This is now a really bad spot.
Good shots there from I Hate the World as he gets the first knock on the route.
He's got to be the one we watch every time.
They got to clear this. They got to clear this.
Here he goes. And I Hate the World now getting aggressive. One of the best mechanical players in the world here. Moving on up for shots. They get down 2 and they got to keep moving forward. FAK's on their backside. They got to keep on moving up.
Too.
Yep, and now KCP is going to be here. Shots come down from I Hate the World, and he has 500 damage in this fight.
They
and
have
now
to go
get
follow
shot.
Striders, bro. This is really bad for Dreamfire.
Yep, and they're getting shot now from FAK, and Dreamfire's in a code red situation.
And I Hate the World dead.
Yep.
That's going to be Jen picking up the first kill. Pite puts down an evac. He's definitely not taking that shit.
Dude, this is really bad right now, Greek. KCP's here, and they're now trying to fight this in third party, but at the same time, they're getting wrapped right now by Go Next. So as KCP takes this fight, Go Next is actually wrapping in the zone.
Out early.
And KCP pick up 3 KP on a DF, so Striders get none, KCP get 3, FAK gets 0. But now, here we go, KCP in the exact same situation that DF was just in. And now they're going to have Go Next on their left, and they're going to have FAK in their tunnel. They need to hit an evac. Yeah, and that zone's going to pull back up, like I said, towards NTH and RC. But Go Next right now. God spot. Multiple squads going to be around them. They have to fight these squads off here, Greek.
Yeah, Go Next biggest fight is going to be here against X and Y.
Yeah, without a doubt. Shout out that boy on Mussy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
We love that on Mussy. All right.
Go Next now, holding off XNY. SWQ actually starts it off with a knock here onto Fennel.
Yeah, and Fennel's been playing sloppy so far too this land. Not really much going on here for them. Kurahara is going to be
goes
dead.
down.
And Panoder now is going to be dead here too. And Fennel gets tossed around like a Caesar
LG
salad.
steals 2. Actually, no, one of those kills.
One of those kills. Now, Go Next up fighting. Here we
There
go.
it is, the fight we were talking about.
GN versus X and Y, and Go Next loses the God spot.
Look at this, KCP's on the way.
Wait, this might be the game here for KCP. If they actually take this fight and kill off XD, they are going to be the only team on this side of the map, and they have a chance for that win. And there we go. And KCP has now completely opened up this side of the map, and this could be the game here for KCP to kickstart. Here we go.
Striders in the tunnel.
Knocks come out. Strider's going to be going down here. They got to keep on moving in, but FAK is here to stop this rotation.
Yeah, I mean, good shots there from Savage.
Yep.
They have Striders exactly where they want them. They just got to get bats off. All right, never mind. They win it either way.
GG's.
And we're down to 12 squads now. Zone 3 closing. Free agent kids coming out here with a fire under their ass here.
Yep.
4 kills already.
Yep.
Decent spot in zone. They're just going to walk in on the left side. They could have a very good game here.
Yep, LG now getting knocks on Adam. Sex now going to be dying to T-Law. T-Law will fight on the backside. Here we go. T-Law trying to make a statement here with the Newcastle gameplay yet again in day number 3. Liquid Alienware is going to be a full 3-man as Sex is going to be a solo. Now, T-Law moving a little bit more confident today with these fights. I think they understand that they're one of the
Should
better.
be able to get this kill.
Yeah, and I think they understand they're one of the better team fighting teams in this this map and this lobby. So I think they're going to be more confident today with fights. They're trying to find the last guy.
Straight down, I think.
Yeah, he is straight down, but they can't. They want to peek that because they're going to get
actually?
shot from everybody. Yeah, he definitely is. Yeah, he is. Sex Ray's right there. So Noctum's going to be on the left side. The Sex Tree Cleaner is going to go down below. And now he's going to drift through underneath bridge. T-Law's got to make a rotate. The zone's going to pull towards Karen Garcia and NTH, so 2 APAC North squads with great zone calls here. KCP, though, is the team to look out for. They have the whole zone to themselves, other than FAK, who might take this fight on the KCP on the top side of Hill Creek. Exo Clan needs to move in. GHS also needs to move in here, too.
My shit just froze for a second. I got scared.
Mine did, too. Alrighty. So Exo Clan now need to make a rotation in his zone, Greek. What's the game plan here for Exo Clan? How do they execute this correctly?
Well, look at this. As we say that, Noctum gets eliminated. Sweet gets another one. And that boy, Christopher Sexton, has a Kraber.
Oh, and stay on that Kraber cam for the rest of the game. I'll look at everything else. We got the Kraber cam coming out here for the Sexton shuffle. That boy is hitting the gritty on main, levitating off of his seat. We are now going to have Exo Clan with his rotation in. Sexton with a Kraber. We shall see how this goes, but in the meantime, 13 seconds till Exo Clan needs to rotate in. They are posted up right now inside of
the gift
stairs, which is really good. Guild need to move on in here too. Does Guild take a fight onto LG down below is the question. I don't know. We're going to tune in to Sexton and see if Guild takes this fight. They're trying to find some recon right now as to where they can go, but there's not much room here for Guild.
That's the issue. Is
to
that
LG?
They're in on the gift shop, but I think they want to figure out whether it's better to climb up the left or the right side.
Yeah, I'm not sure. T-Law now moving in here too. A very difficult rotation for T-Law, and they have no evac tower. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't see a world where T-Law can survive this. They need to take fights and go for KP. If they wipe some squads, there's a chance they survive. As Yanni now is going to be going down. We're getting cracked.
They're just
shooting battery.
Somebody.
Here we go. Sexton shuffle with the Kraber coming out here too.
Could be T-Law that's in the sights here.
Yep.
Ooh!
Oh my sweet dreams,
Legacy.
and there it is, baby.
How you doing? How's that haircut?
Yep. And Legacy
Top
gets
the
a
low
low taper fade. GG's, man. As T-Law's now swinging on the front side. Sec's going to be getting knocked. It's going to be Jesco going down. T-Law getting shots down. Jaguaro's the last man standing. And T-Law is eliminated by Guild. MT the last man standing. We now have 9 squads, 26 down that. 9 squads, 26. Going into round 5, closing in a minute. MT now, going to be a solo trying to stay alive. GHS going to be eliminated by NTH. Exo Clan survives the onslaught of teams trying to move on in as MT's trying to make this work. Exo Clan is looking good though. They got to move in just a little bit more. NTH has a lot to hold here with LG on their rear. LG going to move on in.
For the fight.
And here we go. LG versus NTH.
Gets one on the Tida.
Tida is going to get knocked. The Newcastle player's now down. Crypto comes out. Resi though with the trade, and LG's now getting met at the rim. And this is not good. 2-2. And Exo Clan comes in for the third party. Onto LG. Sykes. Going to be the last man standing. Can he do it? Sykes gets down. Oh, Sykes! Sykes!
Oh
but
my
in the meantime,
God!
that's going to be NTH getting a full res inside, Greek.
Sykes trying to get the res here. He gets one on a Funk. Can Funk drags? No, actually, Sweet got finished. Never mind.
Yep. It's now 2 men underneath.
Dude, some great shots.
And they get the knock onto Funk, and here we go. NTH is playing aggressive, and LG is eliminated. Sykes with a big-time clutch up, though, Greek.
I mean, yeah, he just put EXO on a shirt.
Yeah, that was gorgeous, man. Well played, and Exo Clans are dead silent. Exo Clan fans are dead silent right now. Guild's
Look at this, the Valco from Northeption.
Oh, my God. And where
7 kills to their name already.
Where are they going here, Greek?
Did they oop the building?
I don't know where they can go. There's not much to do here. They need to make a play for something. They're going to go underneath the bridge.
There's probably a team there, no?
They definitely need a Valco for that. But who gives a fuck? It's fine.
I mean, can't hurt.
They get there safe. They have no one on their backside. I actually really like their positioning right now, Greek.
I do think they need to pivot. They can't stand here. I think
here we go.
Third.
KCP now taking a fight, man, for potentially the game-winning spot. Kiner going to be knocked. MT now going to be dying to Resi.
Got a knock.
And KCP needs to fight this big time. They need to wipe FAK and make sure their side is good for the push-in on the last circle. Okay. Deeds ulti does come out. Well played. FAK getting knocks now onto Guild. Kiner now dying. KCP looking for more. Shots coming down, and FAK is going to be eliminated.
Yeah, there's
Absolutely
3
gorgeous.
teams fighting on that side.
Yeah, so many squads fighting. RC now moving in here too. Ein and the boys going to move on up. They're going to look for more. KP on the bottom side here in the 2-stack. Guild now fighting. Jesco getting the last man standing. Jesco gets swung, and SWQ making a name for themselves here
Reject
as
peeking
RC
it
starts
now.
to move in. RC needs to get aggressive on this, but they're nervous about NTH on their backside, which is a valid concern.
Yeah. Ianaga takes a lot of damage there. Northeption could swing if they want to, and it looks like they are.
And here we go, NTH with a big time. Big
Ida
boy
goes
swing,
down actually
but
though.
Ein actually rocks their
Yuka
shit.
trades it off.
Here we go, Ein,
Yuka picks
last
up
man.
2. Yuka for the 3-piece.
And Ein dead. Northeption dead, and
gonna be-
APAC North versus APAC North. It is now KCP
What's going on, Apathy?
versus SWQ, and they have all the angles possible. The mobile shield comes out from Deeds, and here we go. Is this KCP's?
KCP's
game
pissed
to
that they
win,
didn't make it
Greg.
into winner's bracket.
Yeah, I mean, great
Keep
start
that
for
in mind.
KCP and great start for SWQ as well. SWQ rocking 6 kills already,
Yep.
and then KCP matching it with 6 as well.
Unreal.
This is a straight up 3v3 though. This is pretty even. KCP might have a little bit better position here with the
I
head
think they
glitch
do.
on.
You can hear a couple being popped.
Oh, it's SWQ and
May
Pioneers.
change how this fight starts to develop.
Just keep in mind that Pioneers are pissed that they didn't qualify
Complete control of the
yesterday.
zone.
I was going to say, SWQ really need.
Yeah, but they go underneath the bridge and play from there for a little while. So
We're gonna
Deeds'
keep
angles
Wig
might
and
be
Greek in the
nullified
ear.
completely
We're
after
gonna have
this,
perspectives for both.
once they don't have to peek the bridge anymore. Here we
These
go.
can just ulti to come back
KCP gonna
over.
move on in.
We got to be careful of the EMP.
They do.
AMP's coming in.
Wait, Jet just got hit by that Sky Nade.
Oh no!
Oh
and here we
my
go.
god, Skynet comes down,
Oh
Jen goes
my
down,
Got double Sky
Omni goes
Nade and
down,
KCP.
and Yuling comes in with the
SWQ
devotion.
is moving on in for the
And there it is.
SWQ.
SWQ
The double
takes game
sky
one.
nade from
Holy shit.
SWQ, and they take the win
That
against
was
KC.
I
Perfectly
mean,
executed.
listen, man,
Holy
SWQ.
shit!
Perfectly
great job
executed
from
by
SWQ. They first realized.
Utility off the
Perfectly
EMP
executed.
into a grenade.
Welcome in, Apathy. I apologize. I was
KCP
not
off
here
guard.
probably
They
when
were
you got
rocked.
here. Alright, chat.
Sadly for
Let me put
KCP,
this
they
lotion on my
didn't have
face.
that same kind of
We're gonna discuss
grenade
this game.
presence because they've
And
used it
what's
all in
done? I
previous
still haven't done
fights.
my hair.
But SWQ, that was such a difficult
Go
position
here.
to be in after winning the initial
Here,
fight,
it's all
staying
right.
healthy, and then not being scared about the position you were in when you started to get surrounded. A lot of teams would have panicked in that scenario, maybe just tried to full send it a little bit quicker. But they waited, they bided their time, they used their smokes accordingly to just cut off a couple of lines of sight. And then the grenade was a beauty.
I love it when you get to see the coordination and the pieces being put together on a push like that, right? It's the EMP, you sort of trying to break the drone, couldn't quite get it done. Then the Sky Nade to follow it up, immediately playing off that damage.
day
They
to
get
have a
that
day,
knock,
huh,
and then
chat?
immediately
What a
the
day.
gas pedal is
Chat,
pushed
if
and fly
I'm
forward,
yelling
and
at
it's
any point in
donut. You've
time
got the
before 6
initial
o'clock,
knock
tell
with
me
the
to shut the fuck up.
frag grenade from the sky. The second one was his as well with the Mozambique, and then we had his POV to see him flying in to try and convert the third himself as well. It's a wonderfully well-constructed push from SWQ that's going to give them the points here in game number 1.
SWQ had 38th pick when it came to World's Edge, and they went with Geyser, but they've been able to get across to Monument and win this game. And they had to fight their way through Monument as well. If you think about the amount of teams that were in their vicinity, they had to battle tooth and nail to be able to take them down. Very impressive game for them, and they'll be delighted. Perfect way to kick off the elimination bracket.
Yeah, interesting when we sat in the green room, everyone's
tight,
talking
we're
about your
gonna sit down. I gotta do
predictions,
my
who
hair.
you guys are going to pick, who do you think is going to be able to go on a run. And Pioneers,
figure out the
understandably,
coffee.
were
A lot of
in
things.
discussion with how they finished yesterday and their ability to get in towards end games, but no real talk
Alright,
of
chat. So,
team who managed to win it there, which is somewhat surprising. Maybe they're going to change that narrative a little bit.
So, a
SWQ,
couple of things that I
as
was
they
saying
go
earlier that I
through
wanted to
these games,
discuss.
put some more
First and
points on
foremost,
the
this is
board.
our lobby
You
for the
can
day.
board, you can see them on your
For this morning, this is elimination bracket round 1. What this means is 10 teams are going home after this match. Our top 10 will move into elimination bracket round 2. Those teams are SWQ, Pioneers, Reject, Northception. I call them Northception all the time, but they're Northception. Guild, FAK, LG, EXO, GHS, Team Liquid, SSE, Noctum, Striders, X and Y, Go Next, Fennel, Dreamfire, Noah's, FaZe, and Olympo. Teams to watch that kind of got griefed yesterday would be LG, Pioneers, FaZe, and let's see. I think this is updating in real time. I want the scores from yesterday. I know off the bat for sure. Pioneers, LG, T-Law did not perform well so they're down there. But essentially the top 10 will move on to the next stage, and the bottom 10 are out of the bracket completely. They're out of the tournament completely. Sayonara, see ya next year, maybe. Now, as for the rest of the day, we'll then move into winners bracket. Winners bracket, the top 10 will qualify for finals, and the bottom 10 will go to elimination round 2. Now, elimination round 2 gives that losers bracket top 10 the chance to take a shot at finals. All right? And then after all that's said and done, we have our 20 teams going to match point finals on Sunday. And that's how it gets done. A beautiful, beautiful breakdown of brackets on brackets on brackets. But that was the end of match 1. We have match 2 starting in just a little bit here. What I wanted to tell everybody was last night at like 2 a.m., Nurse actually got sick. So she's been up since 2. Just kind of, trying to get her to fall asleep, but she can't fall asleep. She still feels sick, and she doesn't have sick time because of the hip surgery. So she has work. She has to leave for work in like a half an hour. So I've been up. She has been up. I think I got like a nice 30-minute nap in between. But yeah. So we're gonna keep it mellow vibes for now. And obviously hope that she feels better before she has to go. But as of right now, it's not looking too hot. She still feels super nauseous. But she has to go to work. So we'll see what happens. But for now, vibes are gonna stay kind of calm, cool, collective. I did fix the music situation. We can play music today, which is super awesome. Shout out to Real Time for that. We were able to figure that out, which is just what the doctor ordered. We need some music up in this bitch. If it would cooperate with me, that would be fucking fantastic. Oh, but yeah, so our morning here will be nice and quiet. Also, one of Nurse's cousins is staying here. She's leaving today, but just out of respect, like she's younger. She doesn't really give a shit. But I don't want to be loud in the house till at least like 8 a.m. So elimination bracket 1, we're just gonna be chilling, talking, shooting the shit. Once we get into winners bracket, that's where the real fun begins. But yeah, so that's just kind of why it's gonna be kind of quiet and calm. Nurse got sick last night. For those that are just now tuning in, she still feels super nauseous. Has to go to work because she doesn't have sick time because of the hip surgery. And also her cousin is staying over and sleeping on the couch below me. So we're just trying to be a little bit courteous here.
First game.
All right.
APAC North and APAC
Headed to the
squads,
second match.
APAC squads in general just did really good. And now we're moving on to game 2 and see if they can continue that hot streak and keep it up for the end
Stream
of
deck
World's
is
Edge.
frozen
2
again.
more World's Edge, then 1 more, and then we go 3 more on Storm Point. Let's lock it in. And we are now going to find out again. 5 more games till we find out the bottom 10 teams who get sent home. Packing back to the lobby. And back.
Why does it keep doing this? This app doesn't need to be open for it to work.
This is phenomenal.
Let's see what goes on. Let's see if there's any changes in comp here. I think it's a little too early. Game 1 changes probably shouldn't happen.
We're off to match 2.
I think game 2 or 3, when people are on the chopping block, they're going to start making some big-time changes, especially going into Storm Point. We might see some more Revenants. We might see some more Altars and Wraiths, potentially. When teams start to get desperate for that top 10, sometimes they'll do anything to actually get that. So we'll see what happens. T-Law staying the same. No, T-Law changes.
T-Law's got to figure it out, man.
Thank fuck for
Pathfinder
that.
what?
Pathfinder Bang, Newcastle.
No crypto?
No. Thank fuck for that. T-Law making a gigantic change. And I think that change honestly originates from them in that game not being able to rotate the zone because they had no way of doing it. And I think that Pathfinder zipline is going to give them a lot more mobility to get into these end games without the late rotates. We'll see what happens. And now we go into game number 2. FaZe with not a good start. Last game, let's tune in the boys and see what loot they get immediately over Harvester.
Do you think Cat Pathfinder Bang could be a good comp?
Say it again?
Cat Pathfinder Bang. So
Okay.
you have UAV and you have zone and you have triple like micro rotate.
I mean, sure. I just don't think they should be like. I think that'd be better for what they're playing.
I'm not
now.
even talking about just for them. I'm talking about just in general. Like
I think it's a good comp. Yeah, I think it's a good comp. I think they. I also just
because nobody plays that.
No, but I'm saying going to T-Law, I think they should. If you want to actually like give me like genuinely like think what I think they should be playing, I don't think it should be anything close to what they're playing right now. Like that's what I think. But this is at least a better start for T-Law in the comp department.
And look at this, they get a south zone. It's a tree zone.
Tree zone here for Fennel and for T-Law. Mia K and Fox should have a good rotation. So again, a lot of these APAC North squads should be having a good game here. Not a great rotation for teams on the north side like Guild, like KCP,
See what that
like
looks like.
EXO. Might be a little bit more difficult to
No
get
Fox.
Fox.
Okay, that's gonna be our format. The mods that are,
Yeah.
if you all are up,
And they have
that's gonna be the format for
so
each game.
Fennel, no ring info. Noisy Fox, no ring info. And they're both in the middle of the
Bro.
zone.
T-Law doesn't have it either.
So all three POIs,
That's insane.
other than LG, neighboring tree, have no.
In the elimination bracket round 1, especially with their consistency historically across the
So
area.
the only team that has the zone
interesting to talk
information
about
is LG.
Liquid
So
anyway as
Fennel
well.
and
So
Liquid are
whenever
probably
I
gonna
feel like
fight
there's a
for
new meta,
absolutely
new
no
season, it
reason
takes them
here
a few weeks,
over
maybe even
at
a month
Thermal.
to just get their head around.
Oh, I think they are. Oh my God.
Fennel
They
and
probably think
Tila
it's-
No, they're
might
going back.
fight.
They're going back. They're going back. Kurahara's going back right now.
He probably sees that launch site came over here, but they don't even know that launch site has no
No
idea
beacon.
what they're doing either.
Yeah, this is insane. Well, he might have an idea. He has to, right? They have a console character, which
This
is
is
Pathfinder.
bad.
So you're going to see the beacon.
Who?
Kurahara, I'm saying, like, they know that they have no beacon over
They
the
made
launch site.
flash.
But they probably are just like,
Gerhard some
now
pretty
they
good
have to
shots
know.
there with the triple
LG's
take.
flying in. They have to know that it's going to be tree. LG's the easiest one to recognize. They
And
know.
they see the go next took the
Yeah,
tunnel.
and
too.
then go next goes tunnel. This is going to be a good indicator here
like
for
the spot
Noisy
for
Fox
go
and
next.
Fennel.
Go next
Also,
tunnel
good
play
call
is
by
really
Noisy
good.
Fox. No beacon.
Alright, I'm gonna
Round
finish
one,
doing
when
my
you
hair.
look at it, doesn't really indicate immediately into tree.
Yeah.
So it's actually a pretty good fucking call from Noisy Fox without a beacon. SWQ now, winners of last game with a very quick rotate to frontside tree. I also like this
Go
call.
next actually take bottom middle. I don't know if I like this.
I fucking hate this spot at LAN. I hate this spot at LAN. I hate this spot in scrims. This is one of my least favorite positions to have in tree for end games. I think one of the most overrated to have in end games at tree, personally.
Yeah.
Not a fan of this one at all.
I will say that off first glance, there's a lot of zone teams in this
True.
set, which I think makes for better end games.
Agreed. JHS now getting shots on OLP. So OLP right now a little late into the rotate through Harvester. They're going to get their behind spanked from the boys over one tappy. A little spankage. We love that. Vibes. All right, well, one tappy and JHS going to
Liquid
move on in.
going for underneath tunnel.
Yeah, so Liquid might want to, it's fighting this, I think.
No, there's nobody here. Go next left.
Oh, they did. So they just see the, okay, I thought.
Wait, Northception landed in the front.
Oh, no, here we
Ref's
go.
already going to be cracked.
NTH, and they're going back. They immediately move back.
They might die on this cross, bro.
Well, Tida does make it, so Newcastle Reds can come out. They're going to hide behind the bins and try to get the
my
heal
God.
off here. Rezzy's going to be 40 HP. Crypto ulti does come out. He does get hit. He's now going to scan 2 Crypto ultis on NTH. And now Rezzy's dead. You can play her dead. Oh, my God. And Northception explodes.
LG
And
taking one of those
LG
kills.
steals one too, bro.
Oh
Go
my
next,
goodness,
getting at least
what
2 of
just
those.
happened to Tida?
LG managing to
And that
take
is
one.
devastating for NTH. It's not a bad play, just
That was
genuinely
insane.
unlucky. That is so unfortunate.
Northception
Wow.
going out first to just
Unreal. All
hellfire.
right, well, there we go. So T-Law is going to get the tunnel, obviously, now. They're good
Wow,
to go.
man.
Yeah, that sucks.
And that goes to
sucks.
show you, chat,
Wow.
that Apex is a game of seconds, man. Northception flies in there 5 seconds sooner. They get to where Liquid is, then Liquid can't make that play. Everything matters. Every second matters when it comes to rotation, man.
Dude, that's
That
100%.
the difference of 5 seconds was the difference of them having a good spot in zone,
Literally.
having a great game, and 0 points.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a huge, it's a big difference every single time.
Welcome,
And
everybody,
this is where
for
we
just
start to see
tuning in.
just zone teams that are actually efficient at looting,
I still
just
haven't
getting the
tweeted that I'm
advantages in
live.
some situations. Knocked him now flying over FAK. They're going to be landing in the stack side. FAK getting shots down. Nothing's going to
hell
hit.
is knocked him down?
No one else really fighting here as teams are going to start to make their way towards the circle.
Contacts
KCP,
in,
second
then I'll
place
do
team,
there.
is still all the way over in Countdown, just now leaving. And they're going to take their time here, too, on the rotation. They're probably going to hit some support
KCP
bins, probably
gonna
hit
be
some
going
console
edge,
beacons,
edge,
and then go
edge.
from there. But I don't think KCP is going to rush this one. There is no reason to really do so anyway. Did Gent get the recon scan and not the console beacon?
Where is he?
He did. So he got recon instead of console.
Yeah.
Okay.
So usually what a lot of people do
That's valid.
obviously you know this, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
explain it to you, but for people in chat, when you have a comp similar to KCP's, where one of the characters, for example, Pathfinder, can hit both UAV and Recon, if their plan is to play zone this game, they're going to get the ring if they're close. Obviously, this game, you know, they're landing trials and the zone is pulling far south. They get way more info out of hitting 5 UAVs than they do just getting ring info here.
Yeah.
If the zone had pulled north, he would have opted to get the zone beacon so that they could have made a good rotation and gotten a good spot in zone.
Basically,
feel
their
like this is
playstyle
a
is
pretty-
incredibly dynamic,
You know the
which is
zone's
super
going to be
useful.
south based off this. So I guess
Because
for KCP,
when you
it's
get
not
the
hardest call
player
of all
scan
time.
beacon,
And now
you'll
with one
recognize where
recon
all the other
scan,
players in
how
the lobby
fast
are
we're
rotating.
I mean,
to.
bro,
No, it's all
So you'll
going
see
there.
what
Exactly.
chokes are
It
occupied,
makes more sense for
you see
them
what
to
buildings
get
are occupied,
UAV
you see what
scan
people
at
are potentially
Fissure,
fighting,
landslide,
but it gives you the
staging, and
congestion
mirage, and walk
all the
this in
teams
through
being in one
thermal.
central area,
Then
so
to
you
just hit the
know
team.
Gonna scan at
that,
thermal, too.
for example,
Only one on
they
donut.
know now that
He
thermal's
gets
completely
quadruple
empty,
scans moving on
so
in.
that's a free
Guild moving on in
rotation.
here too. SWQ now dying to LG. That's gonna be front side here.
LG getting a lot of kills
getting
here.
swung,
LG following
and that's gonna be
SWQ now,
LG
and LG clearing their
taking
building
down
completely.
SWQ and
Clearing their
LG
building,
move on into
their
the building,
neighboring
and they
building.
wipe out the first place team.
And it seems
so
that
now with the
Sweet
first
wants
place
this.
team dead with only a 6-point lead or whatever it was.
Strider's dead as well.
Strider's gonna be dead now
LG
too.
making a statement
so
game
that
here
is
potentially.
LG picking up 3 KP onto the boys over at SWQ. Sex now fighting OLP. OLP Vital now going down as FAK is now moving in here too.
FAK going for the
looking
third party.
For the third party, even though Sex is pretty far away on the fight. We'll see. Shots come down for Isidon.
And OLP, man, is just getting smoked
Bro,
right
and
now.
LG now with a grenade onto Wabu, and GHS who just landed in
LG
the middle
doesn't want
here
anybody
of
coexisting with
stalagmites.
them at all right
Sweet
now.
getting grenades down, and now he's just gonna
big time attack, Sweet.
Oh, he's gonna dissect the squad.
These
GHS is in
nades
a
are
no-no
just
position.
going
This is
nuts.
tough. Yeah, they gotta move this, man.
We do have, I believe, Sykes
Sweet is not fucking around.
Yep.
anchoring here.
And
there it is.
GHS, man,
GHS
this is what I told
eliminated.
you, man.
Funk
LG
picking up 3
just getting
kills
to the
there.
zone, and they are just picking teams apart. This is that veteran difference right now, man.
Agreed.
Sweet knows
LG
what he has
using
to
enemy
do.
fences
They
to show that
changed
it's
up what their
occupied, not
playstyle
breaking
was
them.
from the beginning group stages,
Yep.
and
They have a
need
free
fucking
gen now.
business right
Yeah.
now.
And I like that, though, from LG, man. This is exactly what you said. They just, Sweet's overextensions are just so,
Wow.
they're so impactful on the game. The way he just moves by himself,
morning, Para.
the way that he can just pick apart squads and make a trio, a duo, or make a duo, a solo, like, it just makes the world's difference. Now,
And
Isidon
now
not
free
fighting.
agent kids
Good,
takes
you're
out
excited to
OLP.
see
There it is.
And OLP have not started off strong
No.
either, man.
OLP
he's
going
in a
down
really
again
awkward
early.
Spot now. Guilty gets shot at from the boys at FAK. Isidon picking up some KP.
Got the
I
other
think that's
opposite
important. If you
POV
do
now
spend
from
one player
FAK,
to get the
but
damage done,
KCP now
elsewhere,
taking
you
the
need
fight
someone
at
watching
Dreamfire.
that because
We
KCP
talked about this. They had a
starts to
free
look at
rotation
Dreamfire
through
here, but they're
Thermal
taking a lot of
Station,
damage from utility.
and they knew they wanted to take this fight. This would be Dreamfire with a lot of damage. I hate the world taking down Omnu, but Jen taking down I hate the world. It's a trade. Dreamfire gonna immediately go for the res here.
I hate the world back into the building.
And
3MZ up on top
Dreamfire now a 3.
Get healthy and try and keep.
Yeah,
Dreamfire now healthy.
As 3MZ
KCP
leading
gonna
the
back
charge
up a little
on
bit
the
here.
They just want to get this
KCP
thirst.
does not get
And they're getting a
up.
gold Newcastle res.
They're going for the res.
Oh my God.
might
KCP
be able
gets
to
the
get
gold
it off.
Newcastle.
Shout out.
KCP will stay alive.
Yeah, that's such a big play because you
Trading res. The gold knockdown is huge.
and that would have been the end. Also with the gold knockdown, they're going to be able to get the res and get Omu back on his feet.
KCP rocking the white jerseys
some
today,
health
but
and some
EXO now
shields
applying
to play
pressure to LG. LG's been bullying
LG
teams out of this
having to
corner,
hold off the
but
push now
EXO's
coming
not
from
going to allow it to
Exo Cannon, drop down
happen.
to the position that we saw them trying to pressurize a few moments ago.
But that's the difference right there.
But
They get the
Fox,
gold
Noah's
res
Fox
before
losing
zone
2
three.
to knocked
Here we go.
him.
Self-EMP
And
picks up
Meltsera gonna
Meltsera.
try
He's gotta hit this
and
though.
clutch this
They
up.
are getting ran out by Noctum right now. Meltsera is gonna get ran out now too, and it's gonna be
And
Fennel who
Noctum
comes in for the
flies
third
in.
party
Yeah,
on the
Noctum.
It's
Noctum.
not even knocked
And
him.
that's
Fennel
not
Fennel comes in for the
reset.
third party.
As Fennel stabilizing
Oh
not
my
third party at
God.
all. They just kill off the
Wow.
boys over at Noisy Fox, but don't
Wow.
actually take down anyone from Noctum.
And
Fennel to get the
little do both of these
Fennel
teams
get
know
a
the
full
zone doesn't
reset
even
for
pull
free,
Very close.
potentially.
All right, here we go. F now.
Dreamfire
versus
now fighting
KCP
again.
Round 2. Deed's gonna get cracked. I hate the world going for damage.
I hate the world flying and trying to get the
KCP
knock
gonna
on the
one shot.
Newcastle. That's a game
Can the knock
changer
come
here.
out?
And
The
there it
choke doesn't
is.
happen.
That's a
Pike gets
huge
the knock.
entry.
No.
It's a huge
And here we
entry.
go. Now
And
KCP
now they're
is
just going
be
to pull
set
them
back, and I
apart.
hate the
Dreamfire
world
getting
with
shot in the
some
back,
shots.
though.
Are you kidding me?
And the
Getting
second
shot in the
you get a
back by
Newcastle
FaZe
knock,
Clan.
bro, you know that you
Oh
basically
my
won
God,
the fight.
Huge
He's that
shots
guy
from
proud,
Pi
man.
taking down
Holy
Deeds.
moly.
And there's the last member
And
of
KCP now a duo.
KCP.
Bro, I'm
So-
telling you, I never really got to spectate him before until yesterday.
Oh no, it's gonna be Gent that was on the
He
backside.
shits
Gent was
out
playing
there.
Pathy.
No, this guy's.
But we're now fighting again. Knocked them, pushing Fennel, getting the entry knock on Kurihara. There's gonna be 2 left. Momo eliminated and Knocked him looking to clean up Fennel now. Over in 3. Knocked him, punish Fennel. And Pino goes outside to stay alive. But Gonex outside near Fennel. And they're going to find Pino and they're going to now take them down, running away. And there it is, Fennel eliminated in 14th. Knocked him now occupies this building. However, the zone is not pulling there anymore. It's switching. The zone is now going all the way outside. Guild might be in the best potential spot, or it's going to pull further and further down. And there it is. Guild in a really good spot here, having height and being pretty isolated with nobody behind them.
The best positions and
Pioneers getting a reset here.
They do have the
Able to get
zip line,
banners.
which cuts the damage in zone.
True.
Never mind, it just unenergized. Didn't even take it.
Yeah, that's.
So for those that don't know, zip lines are
What was the point of
energized,
the zip line?
I'm not sure.
and you go faster.
They'll be
But-
okay anyway.
They'll be fine. Good reset for
Low-key, I mean,
KCP
they
here.
can just walk it in and be in here.
Yesterday
but
was
then it's gonna
crazy.
be a tough
Favorite day
fight
of
to
LGS, not gonna lie, and I don't even go here. Yesterday was insane. Para, when I tell
KCP
you,
gonna move on in. They're gonna be fine over at
today
third
is one of
hole.
the
They're gonna fight
crazier
crazy,
days.
And as we say that,
and I'll explain
DF
why
is
after
cutting
this
off
after
the
this
rotation
match.
from KCP.
Today
The only spot
is an insane
KCP
day,
can go to,
Yeah, this
and I'm
is
happy to
DF
state
is
that
now
I'm actually
taking.
able to
And
stay live
KCP
until
needs
2
to hit a
p.m.
Code red and take this 3v3 on DF
I
again.
thought I was going to get off at
And I
12
mean, this is
today.
going to be the
I think
hardest
we actually
3v3
get to
they could
watch
possibly
Without a
do.
all
doubt.
of the Elam
No
rounds.
question asked.
No meds. No
And there it is,
attachments.
KCP
Jen
going right
sending
past
It's really
Dreamfire.
good, though. I think the world's a little bit separate. DF low-key kind of getting pushed back right now as KCP's doing a good
KCP,
KCP's doing a really good
KCP
job
and
of his
Dreamfire
time
Think
still
BS is
going
waiting
at
the
it,
7
bro.
seconds out so that they can get this crypto EMP and then they're going to take this fight.
Right, but they're not letting them, dude. Jets moving
KCP
forward,
not letting
Jets
them
pissed
breathe.
off for greatness. This might be the most.
Pike,
gets one on the
Pike
Jet. Yeah,
flies
it's
out.
over.
Pike flies out. There comes the
that's gonna be
ulti.
a
Pike gets
KCP.
another one. Deets
Not
down.
looking good, man.
Dreamfire
And
punishing
KCP is
KCP
eliminated by
for an
Pike.
impatient
And
decision.
Pike takes down
Wow.
KCP.
KCP looking like
Dreamfire.
playoffs.
Jesus Christmas.
Wow.
LG now
Unlucky,
moves
I
to
mean-
middle, back front side.
FaZe was
of
looking
tree.
for it, but they
Now
recognize the
fighting
zone is
Gonex.
moving. But Gonex now
Gonex
fighting,
out.
knocked him, and
God,
Slab with a
is letting
diva
it
just
sink, baby.
doing
And
disgusting
knocked him
work.
eliminated.
And that's gonna be
Holy
Slab
shit,
taking
Knocked
out.
goes down,
Knocked
Slab
him.
with a three-piece, hope the fucking slaw, extra
Now,
toast, Caniac
They
sauce.
have a clear
My
rotation
God, here we
out
go,
of
let the squad
tree,
know up. Go
aside
next,
from
the spots
Reject
over here,
Winity
two on the
existing
backside
just
of tree.
outside.
Cutting their way through, teams on their way towards
And now
that
they're
zone.
finding
Kids
FAK.
now landing on the truck just to the southern side of this zone, but that's not
But
going to be safe
T-Law
upon zone
pushing
close.
into
Liquid
tree,
have been forced over
and
towards tree
Gonex
here. They were looking towards FaZe, but now they
unaware.
wanna try-
And there it is,
Go
Jaguares
next,
with a
but
knock
that's
on
the
Slab.
Knock here. They're now moving on in. Here we go. T-Law with a swing. Yanni
And
now
T-Law
moving
going in
forward.
for the next.
Shots coming down from
Getting
mutual.
good PK shots.
And
They get the armor swap.
That is on. Go next.
It's a really good armor swap by Gonex. They get another knock here. That's Kasaya.
And Cash Money is the last man
Cash.
standing. Don't know where
Cash
he
with
went
his
though.
back against the wall. Trying to get his drone out here so he
How do you
can
say
go
that?
invis.
Kashia?
He is indeed on scan though, so it's not really going to do much. He's got to keep
Just a
going.
Kai,
and that's
maybe.
Go next, eliminated.
And it's gonna be
11th place. We're down
Fuda,
to 10 squads
finding
now. Zone
Kashera,
4 will be closing pretty
and
soon.
Gonex eliminated.
Look at that zone right now, man.
Big
And
EMP
LG
here
has
on
hit
X
a
and Y.
Crazy fat rotate and are now underneath in one of the good spots in the zone.
Yeah.
What a rotation here, man.
Here we go. DF,
Dreamfire
the
now
front side
flying
rotation
in.
over the fence line, and they're now
And they
pressuring
might,
X and Y,
oh
who
my
take the
goodness,
bridge
X
in
and
the
Y.
3v3.
X and
And now
Y
DF is
might
gonna be the
die
wild
for
card
this.
here, but
DF
X and Y
has
no
phenomenal
idea
angles
receiving
here.
back
They have to
shots
capitalize on
from
this.
the boys over at DF.
Back shots.
And they want Blood Creek. They're feeling themselves right now, man.
We do have
DF
FaZe
really
poking at
feeling
them to the
themselves.
side here. But Dreamfire
Although
coming
they've
off
done
of
good
a
job to rotate to this
back-to-back
point, they still gotta
win
keep going
against
here. I
KCP.
hate the world.
T-Law situating
walk
themselves
this
on
up.
height.
Yeah. And now
Just
T-Law with a great
in
rotation
zone.
or two, and we're going to tune into Dreamfire.
Not
man.
a bad
They've
spot.
been on fire pretty much this whole game. FAK now.
Look at this chaos.
Damage down in the truck below, but they
Shots come down. Nice.
Nice.
little
I hate the
spray.
world
They
putting in
push 'em
damage
off here.
just
They
like
should be able to post up
yesterday.
here with a
SSC
Newcastle
taking out
wall,
FAK.
Oh my
Dreamfire.
God.
I hate the
Oh
world
my
absolutely
God.
farming
DF,
with the
brother.
Mozambique hammer points
Are
gold.
you kidding me?
And that's a good one from
Save.
Pete.
Yeah, this is really good, man. DF in a great
Wow.
spot. Here.
Jaguares
T1 now
goes
dying.
down.
And here we go.
Jaguares
FaZe
going
versus T-Law.
down.
Can they clutch
This should be
their
FaZe going up on
Nice
top
shots
of
coming out from
Jaguares.
Azul.
Nazul,
He's gonna be
absolute.
hurt. He's getting more shots
Good
down.
shots
This
though.
is gonna
Yanya
be
gets a
immediate
knock
armor
on
swap or a
Synetic
battery
and
here
gets the
from
full kill
Azul.
on
They're gonna get
Synetic.
it.
They're gonna be able
Nice.
to fully
Newcastle
reset
is
here,
dead,
being
though,
on
man. This is
height.
looking really dangerous.
They should be able to reset.
And they should be all
Yeah, they
right.
do.
This should be
This
okay.
is big. EXO, wait. EXO might be climbing.
They are.
Big ulti
Fuda
coming
on
down.
the climb here with the R9, and he's in there like swimmer, and that's going to be Liquid
And
eliminated.
EXO decides to
Liquid
punish
now
them
dead,
instead and
EXO
take
clan now
take
moving
those
forward.
What a
kills.
play here from Swimmer.
And EXO drops down. Here it is.
The R9
my
sticking out. Oh my
God.
God! Get him the
Oh
fuck out
my
of
God,
there!
6 kills for Fuda with this
Oh
R9.
my
EXO cleans
goodness,
up
brother, are you
not
kidding
one,
me?
but
And now
two.
Isidon's going down,
Same
and EXO
sequence
are
as the
starting to
free
gain
agent
the
kids
momentum that they
and
need.
T-Law going down. No,
Gold
EXO's
Newcastle
coming
coming
out
out
for
now, too.
blood.
And
And EXO's
moving
not
forward.
done, bro. They want
DF taking out
And the
Guild.
crowd is erupting here
But they're
over
gonna
at the
stick here with
South Arena,
EXO.
Mannheim, Germany.
Looking for more kills.
And Fuda
Slayers takes
wants
down
more,
Isidon.
he's not
And
gonna
here comes the
stop till he
swing.
gets it one more
And there it
time.
is, another one. And this is 2 now left. And there it is. FA Kids eliminated. Fuda goes down, but it doesn't matter. Because Echo is going insane.
And we're down
What
to a top
wig?
6 here.
Dreamfire now still alive. Here's listening.
倒霉打死他，我的
跟我走，跟我走，跟我走，求你了，我们去这儿，快跟我，跟我，跟我，跟我，
来来来，2秒，2秒，1、2，走。
走走走走。
有大电吗？有大电吗？
我有大，我有大，我有大。就往前走，往前走。
Dreamfire's been on a roll here, but so has EXO Clan.
我大，好好好。
我看一眼，我帮你看一眼。
看到我们，看我，看我了。
And now LG and SSE are fighting, but Dreamfire fly in. There's I Hate the World getting 2, taking SSE, and there's 1 left.
Wow. They're not stopping.
Guild eliminated.
Guild eliminated. I Hate the World trying to get their kill.
I mean,
SSE eliminated.
Oh my
Dreamfire
God,
clears the
Sets
entire top
dead.
lift.
Guild dead. We
LG
got
now
4
next to them.
squads at
Dreamfire
12.
trying to take
RC
them out.
alive, EXO alive, LG alive,
RC
and
down low.
Dreamfire still alive. Unreal.
What a game, bro.
LG existing
What a
underneath
game.
Dreamfire.
Dude,
LG
we
decides
need
to
it.
drop
We
down,
need an
allowing
EXO win,
Dreamfire
bro.
to
I want
clear
this crowd to
SSE.
erupt.
EXO existing
Yeah,
on the
this is
opposite
nutty, dude.
side. In the corner, tucked away.
Round 6
Back
will be
here,
closing here in about
LG
58
here,
seconds.
Dreamfire
RC, by the
there,
way, top
and
placements
RC
right
with
now.
a ton of
Both games in the
space
top 5.
to
Doing
play,
a really good job
but not that
playing
much
very
because
quiet,
Dreamfire is
very
sitting up
passive. They're
top.
getting the points right now to move on to the
EXO
next winner, the next
looking
bracket.
very good,
We
but
have EXO on
Dreamfire
the
here
backside of zone,
is
which I don't
hungry,
mind. Only
and
issues
I
here, though,
personally
I
want
think LG
a
might be little more
Dreamfire
safe. I
EXO
hate the
square
way
up,
is
but LG
No, I Hate the World might be generally up there
is
with
just
Easy Flash
chilling
Quick
under.
Mechanics.
And here
He
comes
picks
I
up
Hate
more
the World
KP.
getting another kill
He
on
is
RC, just
dissecting
frying,
this lobby.
He really
frying,
might be
looking
one
for
of
the
best
full
there
kill
is.
now.
It's a shame I didn't know about him really much before
Somebody
this
get
land.
this guy.
And
a
they get the
scalpel.
full
Yeah.
kill. Dreamfire is
Somebody
on
gets
a
the
roll,
doesn't
and
stream
I
on
Hate the
Twitch,
World
so
is
that's
picking
why.
up
EXO now moving
so
It's gonna be
much
RC
damage.
coming on RC in a
EXO
1v3.
going to clean
And
up
it's gonna
RC,
be
and there it is.
EXO
EXO
KP,
taking
and the
out
crowd is
RC.
erupting.
Take control of the zone as well. Just
And remember,
LG
EXO fans are very
Dreamfire,
present
the other
in
two teams
Mannheim,
alive,
Germany.
are
It's going to get
stacked
loud
up
there
upon
today.
each other, and the zone will force
But
them to
Dreamfire,
move.
I Hate the
So if
World
EXO
is
clans
on
can
one, and if
survive the
any
next
of
few
them
moments
peak for
until that
way
zone
too
closes,
long, they're going
then
down.
it's more than likely
LG
that
waiting
and
for their
Dreamfire will be
time
forced to
here.
engage.
EXO Clan on 11 kills. Dreamfire
EXO
on
looking to
12
be in that
kills.
last fight. They don't want to be engaged in the first, but Dreamfire
All
setting
three of these
themselves up
teams
to push up on the other side. What is happening? What are we doing?
Okay,
What are
wait
we
a minute.
doing?
Hello?
Wait, he wanted to
That's
use
the
the
play. They did it on purpose.
America.
Did they do it on purpose?
EXO jamming it.
And EXO's now
EXO's
stuffing.
jamming
Did they
it.
do it on purpose?
Wait, LG's gonna walk on in Greek.
No, Dreamfire goes
EXO
down.
now.
LG now
On the
moving in
fight.
towards EXO's side. Can EXO
Funk
win this?
taking
They're
a
still in
side.
armor Greek, the triple ready.
They
have
set
no
up the
angles,
wall.
though.
This is tough.
EXO
No,
in
this is
zone.
bad. This is gonna be
EXO
an
might go
OT
down
win, I
here.
think.
LG
I think
farming.
this is Greek.
Sweet gets
LG
one knock.
Gonna take the
And there it
W.
is. Patience
It's
from
game
LG.
number
Getting the win there.
32.
As they keep their composure in those final moments.
It's a second place
Wow.
for EXO, which makes the fans go wild. But for LG, that was a gift of a game. You even saw it on the player cams. They were kind of asking, what did Dreamfire do then? Why did they take that slip
I
in
think
that way?
Dreamfire was looking to set up a
And it
wall and
just
them not
allowed
push
an
them
easy
or allow
escape for
themselves to
LG
go
from
back
underneath them.
on the zip line after setting the wall, but the
Because
zip
they
line got
didn't mind
griefed
the zip play. As
by
they
the
get
wall.
behind that rock, they can get a little bit more zone, they can reset, and then they have some better angles, but it just felt
To interact, you know, sometimes you go to
It's going to be
reload or
13
whatever,
kills
you
for
know,
EXO, 12 kills for
depending on what his
Dreamfire,
keybinds
11
are.
kills for
So now look
LG.
at this chat. First place, 11 kills. Second place, 13. Dreamfire with
my
12.
God.
Those three teams absolutely smoked the entire lobby, and it's going to be LG, man, probably taking over first place with 23 points there.
So in
EXO
game
with
one,
22 of their own, that's a
SWQ,
great sign.
Pioneers,
Dreamfire,
Reject, Winity,
19,
Northception,
Reject picks up 8,
Guild,
Sex
FA Kids,
picks up
LG,
6,
EXO,
Guild 3, Free
GHS,
Agent
and Liquid.
5,
That was our
Phase
top
4,
10.
Liquid 5, and
After
XNY
game
gets
2,
two.
that
That
is
is
changing
crazy.
completely.
Also,
Our
it might
new
be a hot take.
standings,
I don't know if
first and
EXO had to
foremost.
slam that and jam it.
Very
I think
healthy
EXO
game from
could've just
LG.
vibed out with
Very healthy game.
DF on that side.
EXO,
I actually
Fuda,
think DF being on that
absolutely
side helps out
shit.
EXO a lot. 'Cause
10
they're both gonna
kills,
shoot LG when they walk
2k
down the platform.
damage.
I think DF
Dreamfire.
would have died
I ate the world with
naturally
6
anyway, a little bit
kills,
earlier than
but
EXO,
also
'cause they had
2k
nothing on that
damage.
right side other than a
Reject,
Newcastle.
Winity with a healthy
Yeah,
3,
I mean-
SSC with 2, Guild with none, FAK with 2,
I think
FaZe with 2.
You know?
I think the reasoning just comes down to.
And here's our group standings now.
Would you rather get a
LG
second
takes
place and get the extra 3
number 1
KP,
spot
or win the
with
game
36 points.
with
That's
the
gotta
chance
feel
of
good
not
for
winning
LG
it and
here.
less KP?
No,
I
EXO,
think they knew that they got
26,
torched on the zip
SWQ
line.
with 22,
You know, they
Dreamfire with
already had
21,
a
Reject,
super
Winity with
aggressive game.
18,
Yeah.
They're
Pioneers
already
with
off
16,
Jaguar pack,
Northception
so
with
they were like,
13,
fuck it,
Guild
let's
with
just swing and
12,
see if we can
FA
get
Kids with
2-3
12,
more just
and
guaranteed,
T-Law with
you know?
10.
Swinny might be off 5
Anything can change
I mean,
here,
bro,
okay?
You got the adrenaline
Still
from
super
land.
early.
You got the
I would
crowd
say
behind you.
from
Fuda just picked up 9
6th
fucking
and
kills with
down,
an R9, and you have a
completely
team next to you,
changeable.
already 1 knock
Okay.
and like down
Definitely
damage.
movable.
Right.
OLP
Fucking
just
just
not
swing that
showing up.
shit.
It's
Yeah, I don't really
unfortunate.
blame them. The momentum in
But
land is crazy, you know what I mean?
there are
Yeah, I
certain
mean, if it
teams
was
that
Matt's
really
point,
can build off
does
of
Swinny
this.
make that play if
We'll
they're
see.
already on 50?
We'll see.
Probably not. Group stages, elimination bracket, as many points as you want. Fuck it, go for the
Yep.
kills. You know what I mean? I don't see that like.
I don't
anything
understand
wrong in the
what
play.
these
You can
signs
maybe look back at it, hindsight.
I'm surprised they didn't block
take
it.
everything into account, but at the end of the day, they're making that call on the fly.
Yep.
It's a tough call to leave or to not.
All right.
They gotta go.
So, here we go. Overall scores going into game number 3 is going to be LG first place, 36 points. We have EXO Clan in second with 26 points. SWQ in third with 22 points. Dreamfire in fourth with 21 points. Reject's going to be in fifth with 18 points. KCP going to be in sixth with 16 points. We have Northception in seventh with 13. In seventh with 13
Is everybody
points.
telling us to turn
Guild
around?
in eighth place with 12 points. I don't know. I think some people are holding up signs. Chat. People are going to be holding up signs behind
Nobody's
us.
holding up anything.
No, I think they might have been. But chat, people are going to be holding up signs all day. We're not going to turn around every time someone holds up a sign. I'll gladly go say hi to people in between games, though, obviously. and
Yeah,
sign stuff.
they gotta
But we're
chill
not
with
going to
that.
look at signs every time, especially if it's in games or while we're doing analysis. Love you guys. But, yeah, shout out the GOATs. I don't know what they had, but shout out the fans behind, bro. They've been fucking amazing to us the whole day. So, literally the whole land. So polite the whole time. It's been amazing. Except the guy that drew the penis on the poster yesterday. Did you
Oh,
hear
that's
that?
terrible.
Someone came up behind us
That's
and said, don't show balls on stream, just had a huge cock on her poster.
It's pretty fucked up.
It's pretty fire, actually. I can't lie, but that is fucked up. Made me laugh, but we can't do that. TOS. Now, Free Agent Kid's gonna be at 9th place with
Type of
12
shit that
points.
ruins it for everybody.
Yeah, true.
It's always
And
got to
then
be that one.
Liquid at 10th. with
Greek's
10
about to
points.
crash out again.
All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna be honest. LG is qualified into the next bracket.
Yeah, LG
38 points.
solidified.
There's
With
no way
this,
36
with this
is qualified.
lobby,
I mean, if they were to stop playing right now, 4 more games, you don't think? I think it would be at like, I think they need like 5 more points.
I think the cutoff's gonna be like 32. But but I can't lie. We do
with
have
the
a pretty
way
high
the
cutoff
teams
so
are
far.
playing,
10 points at
I
10th
would
already
say-
is pretty fucking high. So you might be right. But I think if LG just literally averages like
30
3
I'm
points.
30
I think if they average 2
Yeah.
kills per game, I think
Yeah,
they'll
it's
be
pretty
okay.
good, for sure. All right, well, we're going to be going into game
Way too much
number
product
3
in my
here
hair.
in just a little bit. We're going to get these codes up really fast, and we'll see what goes on. But game 3, last one on World's Edge, coming up here. Chat, thank you so much for being active in the stream. Thank you for
And it's
being a
match
part,
3.
not only my broadcast, but Greeks.
If
and
I have a
Eastern.
mod in
We
chat,
love and adore you guys, man. It
my
is a
hands are
fantastic
covered in
land
product.
So far.
We
and
update the
genuinely,
pinned
I'm
message.
just so thankful for your company.
If not,
Let's rock this last
chat,
game here on World's Edge.
we're headed
and
to
then we
match
can drift
3.
on over into Storm Point, the better map.
Let me see
You should get the fuck in here for sure. We're the last ones. Not us delaying the tournament. Imagine.
that's insane.
All right, game 3 on the way. Don't forget LG in first, EXO Clan in second, and SWQ in
What's up,
third.
Stevie?
Top
Welcome in,
3
baby.
Going into game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, though, I do think LG is more than fine now.
I think so too. LG's
They
on.
get 5 points in
Yep.
4 games, and they're in.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
big
if they
joke.
get a kill
But like
per
you said,
game,
though, I mean,
they'll be okay.
it does go into draft purposes.
True.
So, like, they do want to finish first here.
I'm doing well. I'm doing
So
well.
that when they go up 1,
We are
they would
here.
get the 11th pick.
Of course.
Still
rather
clear.
than the later.
I'm ready
100%, without a doubt.
for some
'Cause
losers
don't
and
forget,
winners
chat, You're not
brackets.
fighting for first draft pick in the losers bracket, right? No matter what you are, you're fighting for 11th through 20th because the winners bracket losers, I think, have prio immediately, right? I think that's how that works.
They should have prio immediately.
So I would think that from winner's bracket, right, 11th through 20th would get
First through
first to
10th.
10th.
Yes, okay,
And
that's what I
then
was thinking.
they would get 11th.
That's what
so
I would
on and so
think.
forth.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean,
to me.
yeah, it doesn't make sense otherwise.
Yeah, I agree. Fully, for sure. Alrighty, well, let's see. Also, let me just double check who's the kill leader real quick. League champs? No. We don't know where that is. All right, so Feuda
36K subs.
has 11 kills. 30, they're a kill leader right now. Feuda's kill leader.
I gotta go wash my hands.
Feudez?
Feuda is.
Feuda's definitely
is
kill leader.
kill
Kills,
leader
2
and
games.
damage leader, by the way.
Damage leader, but not too much. Wow.
And I want to point out Riga.
Puro went
damage
flying.
and leader.
3,200 damage
yeah.
already?
Feuda in 2 games right now has 3,200 damage, 11 KP.
Oh,
What a
across
fucking
both
absolute
games.
animal. He is killing
Not
the game
across
right
the
now for
last
Exo
one.
Clan. And you love to see Exo do well, to be honest. Again, I don't really like their Storm Point pick of Jurassic here, but obviously what that's comfortable for them is working, so we just need to keep that going for the boys over at Exo and K20.
Almost done with my hair.
All right, well, we'll see what happens here, man. I want to hear the Exo. Yo.
Exceptional when it comes to a lot of the teams that we do see ahead of us, and I just want to kind of keep an eye on those, because if you keep doing that, you keep getting towards those end games and you keep that consistency up. When we get to latter ends of elimination brackets where everyone gets a little bit crazy, everyone's desperate for points, if you can rotate quit and just get into zone and let everyone else deal with themselves, it could set them up for success here to qualify and keep their pattern going in this dream story that we've seen from them, even from their qualification back in Challengers.
Also important to put big points on the board, that was hard to say, right at the start of this series, because some teams are still playing zone, some teams are still playing quite safe, but you mentioned it, as you get to the latter stage of the series, people will be more aggressive, and suddenly those kills aren't going to be available to you. If you start to get involved in a fight, a third party is very likely to arrive because people start to get desperate. It was similar to what we saw from Na'Vi yesterday, right? They had that incredible series, 90+ points. They looked like one of the best teams, but then they go into a lobby where everyone's suddenly desperately searching for points, and they weren't able to find as much success because people were doing similar things. They were pushing fights, they were third partying, and there wasn't those kills available to you. So to have them on the board early here is so important.
A quiet one from Team Liquid so far as well. We saw some flashes of interest, I would say, towards the mid to late game in that previous game that we saw, just when they were kind of wrapping through the tree, managed to take out
stand up
GoNext
for this one, shall
Esports.
we?
But apart from that, it's been, like you
Everybody
say,
get up.
and like we were talking
Unless
about
you're in
before
bed,
this got
but go get
underway, a little bit quiet.
Totally understandable if you're still
Little bit of
100%
pulse
in
check.
bed. 'cause-
Oh, I see breathing.
Yeah.
He's okay. It's actually a cough. I'm not sure those are how hand warmers should be used, but I'm sure it feels nice. Or are they?
Can't lie,
We're
that
gonna start
R9
this
was
match
like
up?
a roller out there.
Shit's phenomenal.
Is it as good as they said? Yeah. Exclamation point mouse pad, exclamation point girth. That's insane.
I do window capture for this instead of.
What place is FaZe in right now?
Ready up sex when you're good. Dude, they actually are making these players ready up every time. It's a tedious task for some Apex
Can you
Legends
test something
players.
real quick?
Someone
Okay, yeah, this does work. I'm gonna move it to my stand.
Come on, man.
Come
What don't we get?
You think we missed shit?
Yesterday, Sauce was like, bro, the main broadcast didn't even have one of my Kraber shots. And I was like, you know who
Yeah.
had them all?
They had every single Kraber shot.
I think I missed one Sauce Kraber shot yesterday. That's it. That's because another team was fighting. Mozams are so brain dead. Like, what the fuck was that 1v3? you know, his temperament, bro, has gotten completely, like, different from the beginning of time when we were
Sykes
first
or
met.
Swinney?
Swinney. He now laughs about bad shit, like, sometimes. Like, when they get shit on, he's like, that's fucking, like, that's crazy, bro. You're a beast. You used to never do that shit. I jumped
Harry,
time.
you're stupid.
I jumped, got time to shoot twice with the massive and go for it.
I'm not trying to be that
240.
guy, bro, but
Yeah.
like, I think for a super high level, like elite player, right? Someone who's so used to being top 3 in their region all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Not going to land once. As a person, it humbles you a little bit. It makes you take a step back
Yeah.
to like evaluate not only your team, but yourself
Yeah.
and your mentality. And I think Swinney has taken that on the chin, and I think it's for the better.
Oh, there you go,
think
chat. I
he's
fixed it so
become
that
a better
my
teammate,
screen
a
doesn't
better
get in the way when
person,
I'm
a
doing
better
other stuff.
IGL. After that one split where they didn't make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of players, you know, something like that, that's like make or break.
100%.
You know, some don't ever recover from something like that.
We didn't.
You know what I mean?
That's why we're so humble.
I was never there to even like recover.
That's why you're so humble.
I was so used to losing that I was just like, it's way easier to just say, I'm fucking ass.
That's why you're the most humblest. Because you never did anything. You missed a bunch of lands, and he got humbled by 1. He missed 14.
Some would say that I could take the shoes off and still never see defeat.
Bro. Please,
Gotta
Greek.
go to
Oh my
land to see
god.
it, so you can't really fucking taste it either. All right, well, here we go, man. Defeat is crazy.
I can't stand him.
God, what does that even mean? Here we go. Game number 3 on the way.
I'm sweating today.
Are
Like,
you?
More
I'm not
than
at all.
The other two.
I'm telling you, beanies help. People think beanies make you sweat. This shit helps my sweat just not.
I'm about to
drip
start casting every day and just a fucking
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
t-shirt and shorts.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If the B stream, listen, I know we have to have some proper etiquette here, but I'm gonna just start streaming in a mankini.
What
I'm
is
gonna
he
start.
talking about?
costume?
I'm gonna start banana hammocking everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm
my
just
God.
sweating profusely in these arenas. It is absurd. By the way, when everyone left yesterday and I was in the POI draft, it was freezing in here. But
In
there's
here
having
in general,
freezing.
like up here.
Freezing.
Yeah, it's
Really?
cold.
But when everyone's here,
Yesterday he was like,
lot of
there's no
people-
AC. I was like, there is
a lot of people
100%
ripping ass
AC in that
probably
building.
too. Just fucking heating up the arena, man. It's terrible. Here we go. Game 3 now going on.
All right,
Shall I be
let's
back?
get
I'm gonna go
it,
check
BB.
on nurse.
Skyhook.
Yep. Uh-oh. Now, listen, for Skyhook, KCP is going to be eating good here. They do have a console beacon as well, so this is the one zone where I think Gent
might be
will,
dildo.
Well, Gent will definitely take the console scan now here, go for circle, and there it is. We'll see how it goes. They should, right? Like, Gent should definitely get that console scan almost ASAP. I'll be very disappointed if they don't.
Yeah, I want to see if someone has zone.
We'll see. It's going to be Sky. I think it's going to go middle, right? Like here?
Could be dildo, yeah.
I think it might be go. I think go to the other side. You can also keep pointing the train tracks around there. I don't know if it's going to be that
Let's
spot,
see, baby.
though.
Come on.
If you are a KCP fan, you're definitely hitting the gritty right now. This is a great spot for KCP to be in. And it's going to be drifts left. Super left. Now, here's where it gets tough for KCP. I don't think there's a definite spot where this is going to land right now, but Top Trials is a very,
If
very
I'm them,
safe
it's
bet to
one
be
of
in.
these two buildings I'm playing.
But you know what also this could be, bro? We've
Yeah.
seen a couple zones and right up top. So at this point, bro, KCP needs to make a tough decision. Are they going to go up top and stay on Trials? Are they going to drift down towards the forest down?
I
Or are they
wouldn't
going to
play
play Cap
Trials
Zero?
here, man.
I don't think I'd play Trials either, but I think I'd take this one right here.
Yeah, one of the other two.
Totally.
The only reason I say that
Yeah.
is because if I'm KCP and I'm not crypto, I take this right building because I can hit the UAV later.
True. True.
Just in case zone 3 it pulls somewhere else, and you can from here zip to the balloon, energize, and get an alliance rotate off.
True. That's actually a good point.
That's the only reason I would play that building.
Yeah, that's fair. Only thing I see here being a problem playing that front side is, let's say it does pull towards countdown. Are you really getting that energized zip off, bro? On the backside, there's tons of team here. You think so?
Bro, Alliance has done that rotate with the
1,000 times.
energized zip
True.
so much.
And they're doing
they
nothing
never
that we
die
said,
on that.
by the way. They're doing literally neither of our suggestions here. Literally none.
Well, they don't have zone.
Yeah, I know.
They don't have blue armor yet to get the beacon.
I know. So they're wasting so much time in the early game as Reject is now fighting ExoClan over in Skyhook, and K-Swing's on his Demon Time arc. So, like, at this point, I don't even know if RC is going to be safe if ExoClan's trying to build up some confidence. Recon scan comes out from Swinny. They also don't have zone knowledge, but they have a good call. I feel like KCP should have a decent idea. Gent finally gets it, but they're like a minute too late. They can't go get console
No, they
now.
can't.
Console now is going to be an actual liability if
Deeds
Gent's
is
just
all the way in
T-posing.
the back getting a support man.
Yeah, I
We're
don't know.
prioing that over zone?
I don't really know what's going on. KCP is having some pretty bad micro right now, and I'm not a fan of how they're playing this early game.
Northampton takes diner building.
Yeah, so now Northampton's going to take down. I guarantee they scout and probably go for the recon building now on the left side. They might get a little complacent. RC a fast rotate again, by the way. I mean, these guys are on demon time.
I mean, bro, I'm not trying to be that guy, but all 3 games so far,
Yeah.
Northampton, Reject, and GHS all have been in the zone right away, zone 1.
Yeah, yeah,
APAC North is hitting heavy rotates
yeah.
this set.
What up, Mark and KCP, brother? If you're a KCP fan, this has got to be a little disappointing for you. This is tough. I really don't like how they played that early game. They were fucking around a little too much. Support bins over prio of zone knowledge is pretty crazy when you know the zone's going towards this north side. Deeds and KCP are going to set up over on train tracks, so we'll see how this goes for them, but that is not a great start in my mind here. FAK going to be over in Geyser. DF's going to be rotating now through Graveyard from staging, and we'll see where they go here too.
Guild flying in as well.
Yep.
They're
Guild,
going back to market.
Yep, Guild's going to fly on in. They're going to make a play here too. DF now potentially dying. Pite's got to watch out here, man. He's got to get across to the squad. He does indeed. By the way, I saw someone ask in chat earlier if the Newcastle ulti goes farther if it's with a teammate. Yes. It goes like, for some reason, like
double it.
Yeah, like 100% farther. I don't even know why.
Damn. Pite almost died there.
He's going to be okay, though. He's going to live to see another day. They're going to be able to rotate in now, too, which is good. DF finally avoids all the conflict with T-Law, which they've been beefing every single time so far. And T-Law is actually rotating. For being a Thermal team, we see how Thermal has played out in the past with Alliance taking 8 years to get out of there, Designful's whole career, and DSG taking 45 years to get out of there. T-Law is rotating pretty damn quick out of Thermal, which I don't know if I even like that. Like, why pick Thermal if we're going to be playing for a pretty quick zone? I don't know. It just doesn't really make much sense to me. But T-Law does advance over into Mirage now. They do have a straight rotate from the northwest side to go right through.
And nobody's taking top trials.
No one is trials. And I'm going to be honest, bro. You said you didn't like...
Dreamfire strikes me as the team that's going to balloon there.
Yeah, so KCP not taking trials is understandable. But now a team should definitely look to take that shit for sure. OLP now fighting. I don't even know what that is. OLP versus X and Y over the Diner side in Sky East. XD is going to be dead. He's definitely not laughing right now. And then we're going to have Huchin now going into the first floor here, the 4-stack. Johnny now going back up the zip line here. Jent's going to get the knock from afar. And I think OLP is going to send it like they're still once they get this full reset here.
Guess what, chat?
Wait, SWQ not playing FaZe. FaZe get a knock on an SWQ over to the 2-stack right across.
I think they're chilling.
Yep.
It feels weird. And apparently it's for
SWQ going to get a reset. Go next is the team that is going to take the 4-stack here, Greek. And they're not even playing the height. They're playing the second floor of the 4-stack.
So who is Go next?
No one else really fighting right now.
Everybody just trading shots.
Yeah.
No,
and now they take the first floor of Go Next.
Following with the fucking
so this
recon drone coming out. FaZe is right now on the
We have
CCTV,
FaZe, X and Y, Go Next, and OLP all in
Oh, they're looking to swing it. This is not great for FaZe.
No, they're in a bad spot. Synetic's going to be 1 HP.
FaZe going to go down here.
Go Next.
Arctic Synetic going down early. Synetic getting full kill now. FaZe going to be a 2-stack.
So they're going to be put in a really bad spot. Nags now creeping up towards his left side. And FaZe is playing a little bit timid right now.
And they just get EMP'd by someone else.
FaZe gets EMP'd by a completely different team. So now another team recognizes how many people are in this building.
And Dreamfire does take the height of trials here with LG underneath.
Bro.
FaZe down to just Arctic and
KCP
Nags.
didn't even finish trials. Dreamfire just did.
Northeption now moving in. LG now moving in.
Bro, what is KCP doing? And I Hate the World is. But look where I Hate the World is. His teammates are top trials, LG underneath, and he's all the way over here getting a soap bits.
Well, he went to go get the
Evo cash,
yeah.
and now he's going to completely just dodge the assault pin here.
Look at the zone.
And he's going to get back in, and the zone's going to pull more towards the middle of Skyhook. And bro, KCP with a fumble of a century here, and it hurts my heart to see this. Didn't finish trials, didn't hit the zone knowledge.
Maybe it's just bad luck to be the fucking West Sky
X and Y pushing in now.
Here we go, knocks now on
getting a knock on LLP.
He's going to be dead. OLP is not
it looks like they're lacking, but our team does a great job knocking Johnny. Deeds gets knocked on X and Y as well.
You actually probably should start looking for KP.
What in the heck is going on?
Because you got to move forward in the zone here, and clearing this left
Still
side of Sky East would be the right call to move on a little bit farther.
Teams fighting on top of each
last
other.
spot here for his team, and KCP's coming to third. Now this I like from KCP.
Yeah, this is the play when you fumble the back like that in the zone call. You got to play aggressive.
You got to make up for it somehow.
Yep, and I don't know how Yuchin's alive right now. I have not put a clue how this man is still standing.
KCP gets the first spin here. They don't get any. Actually, no, they do get one kill for it.
How is he alive?
Yuchin now gets swung. And he's going to go down to Art.
OLP finds him. Arden finds him. OLP getting 2 kills here, but KCP
should be
OLP. They're
right next door to OLP.
They're looking for the loot right now instead of moving forward into OLP here. Okay, so now we're going to have DF above over at Trials. They're going to have an easy rotate. LG on the bottom side, a little bit more difficult of a rotate now.
They're going to have to catwall that.
Yep, for sure. Catwall is going to have to be wasted in order for them to get a little bit deeper in the sky. T-Law posted up over in Countdown, which I don't mind right now because they're literally the only team there. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So Raven countdown going to be good.
SSE gets one.
They dropped the load on the FAK. FAK is going to be knocked. Newcastle ulti does come
Oh,
out.
it's going to be epi.
Yep, and this is going to be, here we go. Moving forward here on the Sex versus FAK. Crypto ulti comes out. Swing's probably going to
MSG
happen.
on this right swing might
Yep.
go nuclear.
Nice, good knock here.
Gets one.
MSG going to be looking for the last one here away from FAK. FAK now running away topside Icicle, and that's going to be 2 going down. OLP now fighting Noisy Fox in the top right side. Noisy Fox is going to knock. OLP is going to have King's dead, and that's going to be a solo OLP all by himself, and I don't even know who it is. It's not. He actually got a rest.
That one might work.
Okay.
OLP still down
It's gonna be
one
Vital
member.
and Arton's still alive. I don't really know what's going on.
Arden and Vital chilling though.
Kings got thirsted.
I feel like
think
they're
they
just
tried
kind
to
of like
res
here. They
King.
do get
No,
a
he's
kill.
dead.
And that's
Just
when
OLP
Noisy
like
Fox
hasn't
killed
been
him out
like
of the
doing
air.
a
They
thing
use the
that,
respawn
like,
beacon
is
on their building.
purposeful.
Which,
I mean, you might as well.
you're right, not really.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
Exactly.
They
100%.
lose their drone.
All right, well, here we go. LG. So funny. Don't forget last game, DF was above
But
LG.
there's nobody top middle,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, no one in
Or
the middle is
bottom.
crazy. KCP should be looking for that immediately. But also want to point out that DF is above LG yet again. In the end game, it was the exact situation. Now DF's above them in trials. So they're just doing literally the same thing as last game, just a little bit earlier, which is pretty funny. All right, we'll see what happens here. 19 squads. Only one full team dead, Greek. That's going to be the boys.
That's Skyhook zones at land, baby.
That's why.
And look at this. The boy Izidan for free agent. Crafts banners, and now he's going to be looking to pull and storm here. We should have, you know, everyone back to full strength here.
Yeah, I think so.
Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Not everyone.
And FAK is going to get a full reset here.
You think so?
OLP's still trying to get a
They did.
reset
Now
for
King's gonna be
themselves.
spawning in here. I mean,
Is he done going to pop
is
that
King's
med
just
kit?
dead
Should pop
again?
it off.
I mean, nobody's in middle to shoot him low key.
What in the world? Nobody's in. What? It's
I mean,
free?
here we go.
Why is
I
is
mean,
that free?
He lands.
Bro, whoever takes top middle is going to be great.
I mean, King should look for it. There's literally still no one in the middle of sky, and the zone is pulling there. And
Why isn't he
all of
going
them
up? Go
walking
up, go
underneath
up.
and not even go
Well,
over
nobody
now.
has zone info.
I know.
Nobody can get it.
What is going on right now? What is this
Oh,
Skyhook
this is brutal.
game?
This
We
is
have
brutal.
4 teams front
How-
side.
how-
Spin is up
How?
cross for LG. Sex is going to go down. Sweet goes down. Funk left alive.
Ooh,
Got Funk gonna
GHS.
be last man standing. LG trying
Funk
to
going
make
for
it
the
work.
gold res now.
The gold is just insane.
Gold
man.
is
Can
massive.
Funk get the res? He cannot.
And GHS tapping,
down
just
LG.
tapping on that
Luminosity.
knockdown
just
shield
Eliminated. No.
to take
They
them
got the
out.
0 out. The rest of them, imagine.
Chill, bro.
LG
chill.
sitting in the best
Relax.
position though out of this
Tough
bracket
zone.
right now with
I look
36
to take
points,
top.
incredibly
They're gonna take
healthy.
middle.
And there we go. LLP
They don't
takes
even go
middle. They
top.
need to
They
go
go
top.
middle.
They need to go to top. They're gonna check top now.
Please, bro. No one's there. OLP
They
should
take
be
top.
taking his height almost
They need to go to top right
immediately.
now.
All right, well, LG now dead. There are
OLP
17
getting
dead
a
now in
reset and
game
finding
number
out
3.
that middle is
KCP now getting
completely
shut down
free.
again. And look
It's
at this.
insane.
T-Law
Tamu
versus Noctum
going
now
down a little
fighting
bit.
here too. They got to fight over in Countdown. T-Law has to kill Noctum here in order.
Stage 1 is to take this fight against Noctum's Scan. And I'd say even before that, stage 0.5 is to
We're gonna
destroy the
cast a
drones,
little
give
bit.
them no
We have Striders
information,
making
and
a
not be able to
really
use that
far
EMP.
eastern side
Just to the
rotation
south
right
of
now
Liquid as
into
well.
zone. They're
FaZe Clan
playing
have
edge.
just respawned their third, all the way
FaZe and
down
T-Law and
towards
knocked them
Countdown.
all in the same area. FaZe
Thanks to
getting
the
a
crypto,
reset.
They've been able to at least get Synetic back on his feet, but will Liquid have seen that? Of course they would have, but are they going to try and push that, or will they prioritize
Snack
the
being
fight
solo
against
dolo
Noctum,
because
really?
FaZe is not
'Cause the
in.
zone's about to close and force Liquid's
down
hand.
with
So where
them.
do you go here? You, of course, have the Pathfinder, you've got the Zip,
But knock them holding T-Law out here.
and will be charged, so you just get that extra protection as you approach the zone.
What if they try and send it to the top of the balloon and then redeploy? Yeah, that's
And
exactly
there it
what
is.
they are going to do. The EMP
Oh, this
comes
is
in,
bad.
which is gonna
EMP
make it
coming in
little
at a
bit
very
awkward for
tough
them
time
to
here, and we're gonna tune in here.
Following his drone, bro.
Brother, T-Law.
They're doing the alliance rotate.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna go down here.
Get it.
Jaguaris might go down
They
here as
get
well.
2. And now Pite's
They
going
get
to get
2
the
off.
knock here onto
They get 2
Ganya.
off for
And
it.
this is going to be T-Law trying to stabilize
What is
somewhere.
T-Law
He is
doing?
Zool getting popped out the air.
What is
He's going to be
T-Law
1
doing?
HP. He goes down.
Why?
Where's now last man
What was the
standing.
play?
Noctum
He's
gets
going to
the
have to
fin
just try to
on
play this.
FA.
And FAK now going to be dead. T-Law
FAK
gonna be a solo
eliminated.
Where's here, man? And T-Law's struggles continue as they cannot find a group, but a gold knockdown res does come out. It's not going to go down, though. And that's Jaguaris now 30 HP yet again. Knocked him, and DF now fighting. DF
Go Next not gonna let them do that.
Middle.
Yep, and here we go. DF
Free
now
Fire now
trying to
fighting out in the
Noctum,
open.
But DF's in a horrible spot. They're getting shot by everybody over in Skyhook. They have no mobile shield.
This is
It's gonna be
bad.
a second till they can get it. They can't
Jaguaris
get
gets
it
a
down.
knock
Yeah,
on
he's got that for
Hate the
GF.
world
Jaguaris
now by
taking a kill
himself,
there.
man.
Yeah, this is very,
The
very
Sheriff
bad
Go Next
here as
getting the knock on
Noctum is
PETA.
swinging for these kills.
I hate the world gonna try and get a reset, but it's just not gonna be enough. That's gonna be Dreamfire going down.
Dreamfire in early exit.
Noctum's now fighting with FaZe.
Don't tell me they did
Just
all
outside
that
of
just
Diner.
for Arctic to die and Synetic to stay
Noctum
alive.
flying in.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Arctic goes down, Synetic goes down, and Nags, the last member standing. And there it is.
Arctic to feed.
FaZe goes down to Noctum. SWQ now fighting with EXO.
Okay, we've got 25 seconds. I got one Octel. Do you need it?
In a great spot in the middle of
Reception
the sky.
sitting
They have a
dead
Newcastle.
center zone.
Don't have a wall
They need to
though
put a
for
Newcastle
long
wall
time,
down.
and that could be the end.
We're gonna listen in with Noctum now.
On this range.
They're fighting
They're fighting right somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going.
EXO fighting.
Flies. RC, NTH, great rotations.
Striders looking to fight SWQ.
SWQ.
And Striders taking this fight with SWQ. They're gonna eliminate SWQ here. Striders takes them.
The first place team in game number 1.
Where is EXO?
SWQ barely getting any points this game around here too, man. Unfortunately.
Wow.
This is tough, bro.
EXO sitting above.
This is really tough. KCP.
This is a big game for Guild here.
Yep,
They need to win.
Look how many
EXO
teams in the
is
middle
the
right now
team
of
that No
Sky.
Exception
No
is
one was
shooting
there, now
at
we have
just
5
outside of
squad
Central
players.
Back in here
Zone.
from Go Next.
Stay on that.
Here we go.
Go next now, flying on
That
in.
boy Cash Money.
Yep, we'll see what they do here.
All right, Go Next flying in.
Decent spot.
Just
Yeah, not a bad
outside.
spot at all.
They
Actually,
do have to
really
move
like
in,
the
and it
way
looks
the
like they're gonna
zone
try
is
and move in
actually
right
Yeah,
now.
this is great. Great fly in here for Go Next. Overall, extremely well played.
I am
Shot going down
starving.
here for Noctum. Noctum now fighting. Here we go. Noctum
Here it
now
is,
moving
Noctum
in.
flying
And they're gonna
in.
wipe out
And there it is, Striders
Great job.
eliminated. Noctum
Striders
making a
don't
phenomenal
stand a chance.
rotation here.
Noctum's on a tear right
Yeah,
now,
they
Greek.
are.
They're looking so
9
good.
kills.
No, we're doing good. Yeah, I'm fencing stairs. We're good. Jumping the spot.
Noctum forced to take a fight and take the fight they do. They force their way into zone alongside the fight that
Not
they
bad.
do manage to pick up the
Not
KP
bad.
from. So a very, very strong push. Thanks in
Not
kind
bad.
to 3
And
players with
they're in a
Jimbo
phenomenal
Rosie's
spot
there.
now. They're just outside zone. They gotta move in a little bit,
When you push
but
in,
they're doing
Striders
good.
Probably be a little bit annoyed by that one. Held that position for quite a while.
Good shots from
And then just
Vitao.
caught off guard as they full sent it into the building. As Olimpo have been able to take the top of the cake, but it is not going to be in the next part of this zone. We are going to continue to move a little bit further west. Northeption are pretty central. Reject Winnity have one of the few buildings that are going to be inside of this one as well, as do GHS Professional.
Odds coming from the middle of Skyhook. They're going to be really just ran at right now. They're playing the blue bins. I don't think they have a Newcastle wall. Again, here we
KCP
go.
fighting
KCP
OLP.
now fighting, and they go on top of zip line.
KCP goes up top
making
to
a play
OLP.
for the top height here to rotate it a little bit easier.
What?
He's going to jump off. That zip line is straight up. That was fucking
How
awesome.
the
That was so
hell?
cool to watch.
That was
Okay,
impressive.
Here we go. KCP. Jet's
Jen
gonna be
getting
one of these P's. Gotta get a
super
battle
weak
for
here.
the zone close in 12 seconds. And this is where
Jet's going to take some damage. Dee's trying to hold the angles from any teams that are going to be overlooking at
And
the
there's gonna be
moment.
Fennel
Just
now
having a
looking
look from
down.
the inside of this building, the middle part of the cake.
A lot of
North
activity
Epsom
going
with
on.
their
North
castle
Epsom in
down
the
and
center
the
with the
robots.
wall.
gonna be moving on in. Crypto Othies come down. KCP.
Knocked him
Look at everything here.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
And knocked him
And taking
flying
their
in
will,
Northception
they're
here. Getting big
They're
damage.
spearing them with these
Knocked him
thermites,
getting
and
multiple
surely this is
angles.
just gonna be a case of finishing off this
Ooh,
damage.
A lot of
remix this one
damage
knock
from
on
Noctum.
Reyes.
They're a little bit worried about
But
what could happen from elsewhere.
Aiden
but
goes
losing one
down.
does hurt. The Crypto's gone down. They're going to try and hit the revive here. This could be a big revive.
They're going
He's
for
gonna
it.
cover.
Big
Good cover
damage
as
from
well
Mosin.
Mosin.
And
Well,
Northception
will be
eliminated.
In the meantime, Moisen's flying forward himself to try
Noctum's
and just
still
hold
trying
the
to
line
solidify
briefly. He
this.
does a great job to stop that push coming in and stop the
Fox
reset happening. But
able
neither
to
team
stay
can
alive.
confirm one of these kills.
But
At the
Noctum
moment,
not
Falcons
giving
gonna go
up.
in
And there's
once again
one.
get a knock
They
in.
have to get the Newcastle
Mozambique's
down.
got 4 of them at this
And
point.
oh my god, they
That's
trade
out
again.
for
Now
them.
it's
You
one
got
left.
4.
He's got 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
Double
As now
Rosies.
we're going to see
Double
Gotta swing
Rosies.
in.
the rest of the squads on this eastern side.
And there it
Get
is.
absolutely
Noctum
obliterated as
eliminates
Fox go down.
Fox.
Here is the
Taking
commotion
Central
that's happening
Zone
over
now.
towards the cake building.
Olimpo
are
now.
very low right now.
Fighting with
SSE gets there,
SSE.
of course, Pioneers
They
are doing
get
damage as
2.
well.
Well, Limpo did manage to at least
They
get
need
a
to
full
heal
3 back
here.
on their feet, and now
They get their full kills.
they're having an
Going
influence
next,
on
taking
this
the
game.
Pioneers on the opposite
Pioneers
side.
go for
And now it's
SSE
Pioneers next to
eliminated as well, as
OLP.
6 squads now find themselves
And now Noctum going
involved
into
in these final
8-bit.
moments,
They
and here
take
comes
out
the Ultimate. They are
OLP.
hungry for kills here. Reject Winnity will be eliminated as
Noctum
well.
looking for
When you're
blood.
looking at KP and you're looking at
They
potential
lose one
points,
here. It's Mosin and
the gentleman
Remix.
on your screen right now, if they can
Or it's
close this
Adam
game
and
out,
Remix.
there's gonna be a huge
Guild
amount of
Esports
points for them.
eliminated.
Guild are the only other team that are still alive in this circle, by the way. 3 squads. Noctum have just lost one.
Noctum getting
Go
thirded
next to
now.
doing very well to defend
Bashar
this,
going
but
down.
Maybe Guild could benefit from all this fight that's happening.
Noctum
Noctum's
goes
gonna be
down.
eliminated, and surely now this should just open
Guild
the
now
door
getting a
to the
full
respawn
reset.
coming in.
Go
And
next.
MC
Guild.
manages to save the day, and now it's just about converting great shots, ripping the head.
Wait, he got res?
Guild got a res! Guild wins!
Oh my
they
god!
Res
Did they
game!
put a
Talk
Moby down?
about
Guild takes the W, are
Guild
you kidding me?
Esports.
Did they put a Moby
Big
down?
brain
I
play.
have no idea.
Big
I mean,
brain
you could see on the
play.
mini-map that Guild were kind of just sat there. And it was because it was MT just trying to get them back into the map. And again, it's a gift of a game. They're just able to avoid all of that commotion that was happening over towards the cake building.
Female coach, by the way,
And a few
chat.
teams again getting pretty heavy-handed when it came to kills, just getting maybe excited about the amount of kills that were in front of them. Still an amazing game for the likes of Noctum, but not able to capitalize with a victory. And it is Guild who put one on the board with first place and 3 kills that they just got at the very end.
It's a quiet game, shall we say, for Guild, but certainly a little bit of a stylish way to end it. You have to think maybe Noctum at one point were surveying the land in front of them and saw a 3v3 and knew there was a solo, but then MT obviously as that solo managed to use the distraction to get that res off, and it becomes a little bit of a different scenario. So those 3 KP alongside the 12 placement points mean Guild come away from match number 3 and the end of World's Edge with 15 points in that game 3. Go Next Esports. We mentioned how they kind of went about their business, apparently. They managed to pick up 20 points in that game. 11 KP for them. Noctum, though, 14 KP for them.
Very impressed from what we saw from Noctum with their aggression and their team fighting, but just not able to get over the finish line and find a victory. Guild will be happy, though. That pushes them up into the top 5 in the overalls. As Go Next Esports also with that 20 points, that will allow them to climb as well. But the first 3 games on World's Edge completed. Some of our
Does
top
anybody
teams
know how long it's
performing,
supposed to, like,
some
keep these
struggling
on?
a little bit, but of course Storm Point opens up a lot more avenues for success.
It certainly does.
Storm Point is one of those maps that are just better for most teams.
Before we head to Storm Point, we're going to go to the desk. So, gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much, Mark and Dan. On to the gasket. Great casting as well as analysis as we start to get into the halftime showdown of really what has occurred here in these first 3 games. Snipe Down and, of course, Graceful joining me, Randy, on the desk. Guys, this was a big win. I think let's just go right back into game 3. Huge EMP from MT, and that sets up Guild on the revive to get the win. But it was Go Next Esports who were there. This is a team that we've been kind of waiting to perform. They've started to perform.
Yeah, I think it took them a little while to really build that up at EWC as well. And then we saw them come into the losers bracket where it was top 2, the pressure's on. So at this point, they might be a losers bracket team. But it's really good to see them come in, even if they don't have that many kills, just securing the points you need. And we're looking at a pretty top-heavy leaderboard right now.
Passive teams. Do they get a little bit more amped up naturally when they are in that pressure position? And that might just help them get out of that passivity that has put them in the elimination bracket? It's a bit of a question that I ask myself as well. Maybe Go Next Esports
Good morning,
stepping up
everybody.
the energy, and it's working out for them. Let's take a look at the results so far. You can see how it worked out in that match, and we can go over to the overall standings too. But Guild coming out of it in first place with the win. It was still Go Next Esports who were almost first place when it came to points, but Noctum, a big game from them. South America showing up with 21 points, the overall winner in that. Graceful, we saw earlier on, as we head over to our series results to break it down, we saw earlier on one of these teams, ExoClan, make a big game, and they celebrated. Was that knowing that one big game that you have is most likely going to keep you in the top 10 in this tournament?
Yeah, a big game like that, when the average to make it through top 10 is, 30 plus minus 5, makes it feel like you pretty much have 4 games. Even if you got donuts, you can still make it. And having that safety net allows you to make, like we've seen some characteristics mistake from people because they might be nervous.
Right.
That big game removes all the nerves and allows you to make plays confidently, and you no longer hesitate.
I still thought it was interesting
Hey,
to
the
see
Storm
the
Point.
second place celebration like that. It almost threw me. I was like, did they think they won? But no, just happy knowing that they might just be moving on and their fans cheering the loudest in the venue here in Mannheim. Let's take a look, though, back at the circles of Game 1. It was SWQ, our representative from China, who took that game pretty convincingly.
Yeah, I think 2 things happened here. I think SWQ played it well because they allowed themselves to move from these 2 walls too close to the bridge. That allows them to set up a huge play that wins them the game.
Right.
On the opposite side of things, KCP played a little bit passive, like letting them walk up for free. You should never allow teams to walk up and take space for free. You need to make them invest resources to slow them down by cracking them. And here, SWQ is just, you know, looking to see if they can cross. They're like, hey, nobody's peeking left side of the bridge. All right, just make sure we full reset. I smoke up and walk up. We're going to see if we can set up our play. And I think they even downed somebody with throwing frags over the bridge. We're about to see this right here.
It's a long play, but you didn't like it. You thought that there was way more on the other side that should have been done. And I think that's the key. Missed opportunities, right, Graceful, on...
Yeah, definitely missed opportunity. You see, he even has time to rotate here, throw frags, pop an ult deck, EMP comes out, and they cross the bridge. It's about to hit hard here. Boom, EMP comes out, smoke up, huge nade on Jen. They just 3-man stack and deathball, and at this point it's impossible to win because even if he were to, you know, hit everybody, you don't down 3 people.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, you hit a nade like that in a 3v3, it's probably going to signal the end of the fight, whether you're pushing at the wrong time or whether you were being less aggressive. Luminosity Gaming and Exoclan. This was the one that I was enjoying seeing. Exoclan gets second place here, Snipe, but they jump up and celebrate like LG, who actually claimed first in this one.
Yeah, there was actually a lot going on in this game. So LG got a bunch of early KP by rotating into tree and fighting in the buildings down low. And once they did that, I think they told themselves, like, we have the points, let's just play till late game. And this game ended up unfolding where, you know, you have the Pathfinder that ends up going down. I think they were trying to do a Newcastle play, looking like some of my ranked players right there with that Pathfinder zip line down there. But this game just completely unfolded in front of LG. I thought EXO was going to come out the win here, but EXO had so much KP. And when you said they're celebrating, I mean, I've been in the same spot. I've gotten third place with 12 kills, and I'm jumping up and down and hyping my team up because it's not all about getting the win. It's just about having that momentum. And when you get KP and you win a bunch of fights and you get a high placement, like, that puts yourself in a great spot to continue this and make sure that you're pushing on to the winner's bracket.
Might just speak to the emotion as well that Exoclan is experiencing here with their fans so loud. That support has got to inspire you, and it's got to feel like a bit of a catharsis when you can finally put out that 20-plus point game you know you're capable of. The story with them, it's always been 5 games of nothing, 1 game of amazing play. Will they continue it? We also saw this one just recently. We talked a little bit about it. Guild Esports, MT, by himself would respond the squad, but this was the play that really makes it. Goes into the EMP and hits it right away as it's already charging up. Slides in and gets this early bit of 80 damage onto that player who is peeking. Go next, then nowhere to go next. Just end up having Mastiff in their face, and that's never a good way to start the day in Apex. Third game goes the way of Guild, and that brings us back here to
Sorry, Chad, just looking at my phone real quick.
Of the show. Now, one of the things you got to know if you are here at the venue or if you are online, we've got merch going on. It is always the best time to buy Apex Legends merch. I mean that. If you don't know, there's playapexshop.com, and you can go for all the ALGS merch plus the special 24-hour limited edition online purchase of the shirt that we've got here at the venue in Mannheim. So if you want to be involved,
I feel like I can't get a shirt if I wasn't actually there.
ALGS, go grab it right now. Go to playapexshop.com. Okay, guys, let's transition into Stormpoint picks. Get back down to business. We thought World's Edge went a few ways. I know Stormpoint, though, in our eyes, after looking at that draft, has some takeaways from us as well. I think teams like LG, you feel, no matter whether it was World's Edge, whether it was Stormpoint, they got good spots to play from. Their comfort pick, Snipe, Pylon is where they'll be starting, and they're in the lead of this overall elimination bracket.
Well,
Yeah,
the
I think
notification
if
for
you get the
Twitter
first
has
pick,
been
you're pretty much
posted.
going to take whatever you're most comfortable with, and a lot of
I
times
messed
it's going
up
to be
one
the
part of
Mills
it,
and
and I'm
the
upset.
Skyhook West, and they decided to take Pylon. I think that's a great PY for them. They started off, they're in first place right now. I think I was talking about this before and didn't get to say it, but that Liquid team, I feel like they're kind of not, they're just not confident. They had a great POI in the last map. They drafted 15th, they had Thermal Station, and now they're getting another good POI. And I just feel like for them alone, something's going on. Something's going on. They're getting they're gonna have Barometer on their own, and it just feels like as though they were far down on the list. They got the good POIs. I'm really hoping they pull it out.
It feels like they're definitely dealing with something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but they're the type of team that even though they're down, they're never out. They can pop off with a 30-plus point game. If there are teams in that category, we know it's LG, we know it's the likes of Falcons, but Liquid Alienware, despite how inconsistent they have been this tournament, they are in that category of a team that can pop off that.
How many matches are today?
Still, 3 games. So important to follow along. We're going to be getting to those in just a second. Our players are taking a break right now, but in the meantime, we sent Peeps out to do some work. This was very hard work for Peeps as well. He had to spend some time talking to our cosplayers.
I'm here with some great fans at the Split 2 playoffs here in Mannheim, Germany. We got Michael, we got Lou, we got Patrick. Mike, talk to me a little bit about your cosplay.
Well, since I'm addicted to Rave and I did so many cosplays from Rave, I immediately fell in love with this cosplay and I was like, I have to do this. This is just dope, this cosplay, and I really like it.
All right, passion. And Lou, I got a question. I see your Watson, I see you got your Nessie. What do you love about Watson?
I don't know, I just think compared to all the legends, I think she's just the cutest, or appears to be the cutest.
Oh
at
shit,
least,
wait, no, they
'cause she's more
designed it
powerful
again.
than
Shirt
what
is
she
fire,
looks like, and I
fuck.
think it just really fits
Shirt is
my
so
personality
cool.
the best. And I just, when I pick a costume, I really like picking a character that also fits me, both my characteristics and my mood and how I am, but also a little bit my looks. Because I'm really perfectionistic about the characters that I display. And she's just really cute and has her little Nessie with her. So yeah, I just think she's so adorable.
I could see it. I'm loving it. Patrick, I got to ask, you're at ALGS. What do you think about the atmosphere?
It's great. It's such a great esport I enjoy watching most. I love the people, so it's great.
All right, well, you heard it
The
here
shirt is
from
fire.
the Split 2 playoffs, ALGS
And
in
I shouldn't
Mannheim,
get it.
Germany. And you guys could check them out
It
right
hurts my
here,
heart.
right now.
That's live in the venue. Go check out our cosplayers. Love that Watson cosplay for sure. Snipe's saying we got to get her the Nessie to just carry around in the
Right.
backpack. Snipe, also, I'm standing next to a cosplayer because this guy's cosplaying Mirage every single day. Isn't that the joke?
I was actually told maybe to bring the Mirage costume that I've done before. So, maybe they bring me back. I'll bring that out next time.
Graceful, do you have a character you think would fit you well if you were going to do a cosplay?
No, I'm not. I'm a bit scared about that. I'm not gonna lie.
It takes guts.
It takes guts for sure.
And
to make it
time.
work. Yeah.
A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of patience. We know what it goes into these cosplays. Many times, months and months of work crafting, and then obviously the hours, the people hours that it takes to walk around the venue and be there for our entertainment. All right. You know what? One of the things too is before we get into it is teams that might have been more of a story that we weren't expecting. To me, I'm looking at, I think LG and EXO, LG being a team that I thought performed, EXO being a team that is really kind of been revitalized. And this is a team that has that potential gracefully. You know from EU, they can pop off at any given moment. Do we have another big game from them, though, coming on Stormpoint? What's your feeling like that?
So having played with both Joe and Winnie myself a lot, being on the same
You
team
played with
before.
everyone.
I played with everyone, but
Yeah,
I mean,
who haven't you
we've been
played
on the
with?
same team. We pretty much called for LAN before I had to take a break, and I saw it in their eyes. They are hungry as that. I see Joe locked in. He went from he is hella locked in right now.
I wish we had a close-up on that moment. That was a great face you just made there, Graceful. Remember, if you're watching here today, we've got
How are
some
you
funny
in here?
videos. I know
Can you hear
there's a
me?
content piece that
Just
I
gonna
was
break it
involved
down
in
for you.
that we'll be playing today at some point. And tomorrow,
Order
we've got
on
maybe
breakfast
the
for me
coolest
and
content
my
piece involved.
cousin.
We're going to be teasing the location of Champs on Sunday. We'll be revealing it, and so I'm sure we'll be hitting you guys.
Teasing
with
or
that
revealing?
teaser
Which
over
one,
the
bro?
course of today a little bit more, just so that you can keep your guesses coming. Where do you think it'll be? Where do you think it's going to show up? Here's a sneak peek at what is coming tomorrow for our
Oh my god, Dia looks fantastic. So does Tiff.